Hello everybody, welcome. It's Spectrum Movies back here with a brand new video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers 3 Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Barricade figure. As you can see, we have him in his Saline S281 Mustang mode here, looking very nice. And before I start this review off, I just want to say that, I just think that this is such a well-executed figure overall, and it is, definitely the best deluxe representation of Barricade that we have received thus far in the Transformers universe. I have not picked up the last night version yet, but from what I've seen, I still kind of prefer this figure in the sense that they're both the same size, and this figure is just more movie accurate. Of course, there are two different incarnations of Barricade, but overall, I do like this guy more in the way that the older version looks versus the newer version. But as you can see, vehicle mode. Excuse me. Let's go over the paint ops real quick and remove the mech tech weapon here. All I have to say is, wow. I think with every Barricade figure that we've had, the paint ops have been spectacular, stellar, if you will. Overall. There are very few things that I don't like about this figure. Give me 1 second here. Okay. But yeah, so he rolls really well, actually. Probably one of my favorite figures to play with in vehicle mode. But yeah, again, just those paint apps, man. Look at that. So many details in there. They did miss the back reflector, but that's alright. And this is from Dark of the Moon. It's not a premium figure, because remember, premium figures were only available in the Versa movie line. But the fact that this one held up against the premium first movie Barricade is spectacular. Let's get in a couple size comparisons here. Set Barricade off right to the side. Let's get in Cyberfire Bumblebee, which I will be reviewing. And last but certainly not least, let's get in the Battleblood Bumblebee to give you a sense of how the figures have shrunk over the years. So, here are all three figures together in vehicle mode. Let's get them situated here. There we go. Compared to Bumblebee, roughly the same exact size, because this is the downsized version / retooled version of this figure. So yeah. Side by side. Oh, sorry. Let's get him off to the side. Now for Battleblade Bumblebee here. Side by side. Top view. As you can see, the Camaro is prominently larger than Barricade. 2010, 2011. Kind of funny, right? And if you haven't noticed already, we got the Transformers squad playing in the background. And I am recording on a tripod, and I have a gaming headset microphone that I can now speak into. So I'm a bit more professional now. Let's just get down to transformation though, shall we? First thing you want to do, pull this out. Just like so, both sides. Or you can lift this up as well. Lift it up, and then pull this bit out. These are going to be his arms. So you just want to come to the front and pull all that out just like so. And in the process, you want to lift these up, because these gray bits in here are going to come out like so. And if the windows are not up, then they don't have enough clearance to be cleared. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, as I was saying, lift this panel up, bring this forward, just like so. Now what you want to do, come back here. And if this is not already untabbed, you want to just untab this out like so. Pull the legs out. Bring this down. Then you can just bring these panels over the legs just like so. And unpeg the legs. And you can just leave those like that for now. Next thing you want to do, come to the front bit here. Flip this around. Now you just want to flip the arms downward. Just like that. Now, You can bring this down. Then you can bring this the front section of the car. Come on, Barricade, work with me here. Down as well. Bringing out his head, like so. And then this white tab is going to tab into this piece right here. Just 1 second. Just like that. Next thing you want to do is there's a little notch right here that will plug in here. And before you do this, you want to rotate the waist around just like so. Then you can bring this up, tab it in. Then I can bring the legs forward, bring them down, bring the feet down, just like so. Stand them up here, give me 1 second. Alright, final stages of the transformation here. Bring these window sections up, and they will sort of friction into place here. Then you can bend this in, rotate it around, just like so. Then you can bring this panel out, bring his hand out, just like that. Same thing on this side. Come on, Barricade. There we go. Bring this out. He's being a pain in my butt today, man. Bring his hand out. And when you are finished, just gotta get him situated here. If he'll stop being an a-hole for a second. Come on, Barricade. Why you do this? Here you have the Deluxe class Barricade in his robot mode. And as you can see, just a really gorgeous figure overall. You know, and this is a pretty darn dynamic pose if you ask me. Let's see if we can get him rotated around here. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that just a beautiful figure? You know, there's so much playability in this toy. Let's get this heavy thing out of the way. So, speaking of which, let's just go over the articulation here. Arms are, you have this joint here, which can, think of like, yeah man, hit or dab, I don't know. Got a ball jointed shoulder here, so you got a lot of range of movement there. Got a hinged elbow along with a ball jointed wrist as well. So I mean, you can do some double jointed action if you really wanted to, which I think that's awesome. These are on ball joints as well, but I prefer them to just be just like that because that's most movie accurate in my personal opinion. Got some articulation here as well. His hands can hinge in and out, and his fingers can do a gripping motion. So, got some waist swivel here. And you can bring his legs down, back like that, forward like so. Ball jointed hips. Got an upper thigh rotation here. Double jointed knees, but they are hindered by this back panel here. But that's perfectly fine because Barricade doesn't need that much range of motion. And you got some foot pivoting here as well. Size comparison. Up here we have the Deluxe class Dark of the Moon Barricade figure compared to the Battle Blade Bumblebee from Home for the Decepticons and the Deluxe class Cyberfire Bumblebee figure. And yeah, so I don't think these two really work that well. I mean, it kind of works, but Barricade is just tiny. That's like his natural stance pose as well, and it's just like, why is he so small, Hasbro? Why? He's such a good figure. But anyway, that's I guess this is enough to give you a sense of size for this guy. So let's get these two out of the way real quick. Also, I did forget to mention this the MechTech weapon here. So you just pull this gray bait right here back, and it does that and stuff. It's not a bad toy. You know, I like it. I like how it's like a Gatling gun sort of thing, but it's just way too large for him. I mean, look at how it is compared to his arm, man. That's not good. So I tend to not mess with this thing too much overall. But yeah, so let's move into our final thoughts and concerns about the figure. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about the figure. He's too short. Okay, that is his biggest gripe and possibly his only gripe. Or problem, whatever you want to call it. Overall, this guy has good articulation. He has great movie accuracy to him. He has good paint apps. You know, he's not a dull figure at all. I guess the most glaring problem is probably the white beneath his chest, but I mean, even then, I don't really notice that all that much, and, you know, I'm not very bothered by that. I think it's completely passable for this figure. Overall, this is a fun toy to have. I know he's older, and I know that Dark of the Moon was 6 years ago, but I just needed to throw out a new review for you guys out there, you know what I mean? Because personally, I've been going through a lot of stuff, and I thought that I'd do a review for you guys because it's been about 2.5 weeks since I've done my last review. And do not worry, guys, I will be doing reviews on a regular basis from now on. Possibly every 2 days. I think that's when I'll be able to do it. And sorry if you hear sniffling, that is my dog in the background. Anyway, if I'm ever delayed on a review, that's solely because I'm working on my solo rap album right now. I'm a musician, I'm in a deathcore band, and I'm also working on my debut rap release as of... I started working on it a couple days ago. Anyway, point of it is, I'm back, and I'm doing more reviews for you guys. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Spectrum Reviews, and now I'm rolling out, and I will see you guys later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace!